Welcome to our 3-minute clinic on wellness planning, where we're going to go over strategies that are going to empower you to stay well and be well for the rest of your life. Today's subject is stress reduction, a very important topic because, let's face it, stress is everywhere. Stress is everywhere you go. Stress has become a way of life for old people, young people, middle-aged people. So wherever we go, stress has become part of life, and burnout and stress, unfortunately, have become a big part of our society. Now, here's the key. You know stress causes illness. You know prolonged stress can cause damage to your body. So the issue is, what are we going to do about it? So we want you to have a toolkit. We want you to have ways of reducing stress that are easy for you, that are simple for you, that are easy to execute into your daily lifestyle. So today's topic is the relationship between nutrition and stress. Now let's make an important point here. There are different kinds of stress. There's emotional stress, there's environmental stress, there's nutritional stress, there's parenting stress, there's relationship stress, there's all kinds of stress. But what's interesting is this, is that your nutrition is one of your primary ways, one of your body's first defense mechanisms against fighting stress. That's right. Now, why is that? Here's why. Because there are certain foods that we call nerve foods that are good for your nerves. There are other foods that work against your nerves. And here's the question. Are you combating stress? Are you reducing stress? Are you compounding it by your lifestyle and your diet? So you see, I want you to realize that you have a toolkit. You have the ability. You have the ways. You can be empowered to reduce your stress. Just because you have high stress doesn't mean it's going to be bad for you. It's how you manage it, how you deal with it, how you play your cards that counts. That's the most important thing. So I've learned over the years some very important things, that your nutrition, and remember, there's a difference between food and nutrition. There's lots of food out there, but I'm not talking about food, I'm talking about nutrition, food that works for you. There are certain nutritional foods, there's certain nutrition that's good for your nerves. What are they? Basically, they're greens and grains. That's how it works. So green leafy vegetables and whole grains. Whole grain breads, brown rice, high fiber foods. These are very healthy, very stimulating, and very soothing to your nervous system. What foods work against your nervous system? Well, foods that are low fiber, foods that are processed, foods that are artificially sweetened, foods that are high in fat, foods that have a lot of chemicals. They work against your nerves. So the question is, are you doing something to combat your stress? Are you doing something to reduce your stress? Or are you doing things to compound and complicate your stress? So that's what I need to make you realize and be sure that your diet is a huge tool that's going to allow you to empower you to be well, stay well, and you'll see that the better you eat and the better you take care of yourself, and in eating nerve foods, you'll be able to handle a lot more stress and handle it more effectively. When your diet is poor, and it's a poor diet that's rich in unsaturated that's rich in saturated foods and rich in chemicals and rich in foods that are bad for you, you'll see how your nerves will be that much more sensitive, and how your threshold to deal with stress will be much lower. So the tip for today is this: do something about your stress level by improving your diet. Go with the foods that are good for your nerves. Green leafy vegetables, whole grains, fresh fruits, high fiber foods, alkaline foods that will protect your nerve endings. And by watching your nutrition, by eating well, watch how your stress level goes way down, and watch how you manage stress way more effectively.